In the shadow of the Cold War, a young and charismatic leader emerged, determined to redefine his nation's future and assert its dominance on the global stage. This leader was John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States. His visionary leadership and commitment to space exploration inspired a nation, encouraging technological advancements and uniting the country in a race to the stars.
We'll light our country and all who serve it, and the glow from that fire can truly light the world. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man.
The Cold War was a period of geopolitical tension between the United States and the Soviet Union, setting the stage for the space race. The two superpowers contended for supremacy across various domains, from military might to ideological influence. The Soviet Union's early successes in space, particularly the launch of Sputnik 1 in 1957, and Yuri Gagarin's historic flight as the first human in space in 1961, presented a formidable challenge to the United States. These achievements highlighted a potential shift in technological and ideological superiority, prompting concern and urgency within the American political landscape. In a time when technological prowess was equated with national power, JFK understood that winning the space race was not just about scientific exploration, but also about demonstrating the superiority of the American way of life. On May 25, 1961, Kennedy addressed a joint session of Congress, famously declaring the ambitious goal of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to Earth before the decade's end.
Space is open to us now, and our eagerness to share its meaning is not governed by the efforts of others. We go into space because whatever mankind must undertake, free men must fully share. I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth. No single space project in this period will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space, and none will be so difficult or expensive to accomplish.
This bold vision became a rallying cry for the nation.
But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win, and the others too.
Kennedy's commitment to the space race catalyzed a massive mobilization of resources, talent, and innovation. The president increased funding for NASA, ensuring the agency had the means to achieve the lunar landing goal. Under his leadership, the Apollo program was launched, a monumental endeavor that required the collaboration of thousands of engineers, scientists, and astronauts. Kennedy's administration fostered an environment of rapid technological advancement, encouraging educational initiatives in science and engineering to nurture the next generation of space pioneers. The space race became a proxy for the broader ideological struggle between the capitalist West and the communist East.
This is very hard to draw a line between what
I think everything that we do ought to really be tied into getting onto the moon and ahead of the Russians. Already spent reasonable amounts of money, but we're talking about fantastic expenditures which wreck our budget and all these other domestic programs, and the only justification for it, in my opinion, to do it is because we hope to beat them and demonstrate that starting behind it we
By committing to landing a man on the moon, Kennedy sought to assert American technological and ideological superiority. The space race also served as a means of peaceful competition, a way to showcase American ingenuity and determination without resorting to military conflict. Tragically, John F. Kennedy did not live to see the fruition of his visionary goal. His assassination in 1963 shocked the world and left a nation mourning the loss of its inspirational leader. However, his legacy endured. On July 20, 1969, Apollo 11 successfully landed on the moon, fulfilling Kennedy's promise to the nation. Neil Armstrong's iconic words echoed the ambitious vision set forth by JFK 8 years earlier.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Kennedy's influence on the space race extended beyond the lunar landing. His leadership spurred a period of rapid technological advancement, solidified the United States' position as a global superpower, and inspired generations to dream big. The space race also had a profound impact on education, innovation, and international cooperation, shaping the modern world in countless ways. Kennedy's bold vision and unwavering commitment to space exploration transformed a time of geopolitical tension into an era of unprecedented scientific achievement. His influence on the space race not only cemented his place in history, but also inspired humanity to reach for the stars, proving that with courage, determination, and vision, the impossible can become reality.